Okay, gonna do a little bit of work Friday night. So yeah, it doesn't have an oil pressure gauge. Looked like they only had kind of an idiot light in there. The motor doesn't tick or anything, like it doesn't have oil pressure. It sounds fine that way. It pumps up the lifters good. But I'm just hooking a mechanical gauge up for now and just gonna mount it kind of under the dash for now, just so we can monitor oil pressure while we're running the car in and out and so on, and making sure that we're dealing with a healthy motor. Later on I will do a compression test and a leak down test as we're working on it, and just see if we can get it kind of running better and better and make sure the thing is healthy and we don't have to rebuild the motor or something before summer here, before this event that we want to go to. So yeah, so we'll start there, and you guys can watch a little bit of that. And I just got the copper line hooked up to the bottom. This little gauge comes with a plastic line, and I don't like using the plastic lines. So I've got some copper line, and I ran it through and unhooked the electrical sender that they had down there. And so I've got that all hooked up, and I'll just go and run this inside, and then I'll show you more of that here in a little bit. I've got to cut it. I think my copper was quite long, but yeah, here's what they had in there, was this plastic stuff. When it touches a head or anything, it's got an instant hole in it, and spitting oil at 60 psi or whatever you happen to make all over the place. So I don't want to go that route, so we'll try and cure a problem before we have it. So yeah, and I see a few other issues we'll deal with. Eventually we'll change all these spark plug wires out. Distributor right now is just in there for to get it running and that. I'm not going to run that one. The old school cars, I don't really like an HEI. I like the small headed distributor. Maybe we'll put like an MSD in there or something along that line. I like that look better. I think these HEIs come out in about 74 or so. I like the small headed one, just a nostalgia look. So we will do that, and yeah, then I'll decide if we're changing covers or what we're doing there. Maybe going with some stock covers. I don't plan on running like a real high lift cam or rockers that won't fit under stock covers, so we might go with a set of stock covers on it. But yeah, we'll pick away at it here, and then we'll get it running again. It sounded like it was wanting some power steering fluid too, so I'll get some of that in there, and then I'll have you guys back to have a listen. We'll see if it's running any better. Thanks. Okay, there's the gauge. Here's all the copper line running through. I'll just find a spot that I can mount it, maybe right in here or something for now. And yeah, at least we can monitor it, and then we will have a look a little later and see where we're putting it. You see it's kind of wrapped around the cable there right now. So yeah, we've got a temporary hole for it, but I'll have to move it on the other side of the throttle cable there. Okay, so we'll start by doing that, and then I'll have you guys back for view the gauge and see what kind of oil pressure we got. We'll see what this old Big Block's still making. Okay, be right back. Okay, here we are, and here's our copper tubing. So yeah, we'll get that gauge mounted up, and I will let you guys go ahead and watch what we're doing on how to do this better. Okay, well, try and set this somewhere so I don't have it totally drop. And you guys can kind of see what's going on. I will film some of this. I don't know what you guys will be able to see. I don't know what I'm doing in a lot of different ways, but yeah, cut this so we got a little excess. I don't know if you can see any of this. I guess I'll see it after in the video. Missed it. Little tubing cutter used for brakes and stuff. And oil pressure line. It's got a little deal on it here to deburr the end a little bit. I might have to take a little file to it too, just to get my fur over it. Not sure. No, it fit over. So I'm wrapped around this fuel line. Pardon me, gas pedal. Let's see if I can get it on that. For starters. Okay. We'll decide after we're mounting it. Pardon my language. Talking with a furrow in my mouth. We'll decide after where we're mounting it, just because the factory console is going to go in the car. I want to put that in. I don't know if you guys can see any of what I'm doing. Hope so. Just made a mistake, so hope not. Okay. So for now, we're going to hook this up and see what we got for oil pressure. We did change the oil. We put Lucas oil in it. We got a 10W30 oil in it. It's got the zinc additive, so it should be good for flat tappet cams and so on. And get to see if it works or not. So I'm going to squish that little furrow that's in there. And with any luck at all, we don't have oil leaking all over. So I'll see if you guys can even see that. You can't just yet. It's upside down. Turned around for you. And you can tell me if we got oil pressure. If you can see it better, you can tell me what's wrong. Okay. Let's try this. Nope. Not that. It's alright, guys. First day with the new device. Wow. You're a really bad filmer. Okay, we'll see what we got for oil pressure here. Hopefully you're still looking at the gauge. You see it moved a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that's not bad. They're just sitting there idling. Not even idling that good. A little over 40 pounds. Probably 45. The other mark there would be at 50 pounds. So not bad. Now I got to go through and have a look at all the wires. It's running quite rough, and I noticed a bunch of wires aren't fitting on there very good. So I'm going to have a look at that next and just see if I can get them fitting on there a little bit better. And I should do that before I put a bunch of heat in the motor. So yeah, I'll try that next. And then I'll be back and show you a little bit more here. Thanks.